everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today we are reading a Sero X Clumsy Listener by Destiny_X17 on Wattpad. I hope you all enjoy. I'm going to try to record as many videos as I can during the weekend because during school it's hectic. I go home, I go fast asleep, I wake up, I do chores, homework, all that fun stuff we all love to do. So I'm going to be trying to do everything during the weekend and then just edit during the week and post throughout the week. So we'll see how long I can do this for. Anyways, let's get into the video. The harder you try to focus and not trip on thin air, the more likely you were to crash into someone or something on your way to the pavement. You were born a klutz. Why did the gods decide to add too much clumsiness? You will never know. It's almost as if, instead of sprinkling like a chef, they dumped half a bag like a cook wannabe. You rate it 0 out of 5 stars and would not recommend having this character trait. Last name Chan! You jumped, focusing back on your surroundings, ducking in enough time to avoid a stray explosion from Bakugo. Of course, you thought you were smooth and did a roll and almost made it back to your feet, but you tripped over a root of a tree, landing spread eagle on your back. You need to work on your coordination. You looked up, seeing Aizawa boring his eyes down at you. You scrambled back to your feet, dusting yourself off, trying to salvage whatever little dignity you had left, which wasn't much to begin with, and got back into fighting position. Come at me, last name Chan. You turned to Kirishima as he hardened, and honestly, it must be a fetish of his to enjoy being plumbed into the ground. Bakugo sure as heck took advantage of it most of the time. Nevertheless, you did as he said and closed your eyes, activating your quirk. You opened your eyes, and they were glowing white along with your hands. Your quirk allowed you to turn other people's dispelled energy into power. Once the glowing died down, you ran at him full speed, hitting him with all you got. Between Bakugo, Todoroki, and Midoriya, you always ended up with an excessive amount of energy. And you were proud that after all your attacks, you were able to move him 3 inches, which meant the both of you gotten stronger because you moved him 6 inches before, but now you strained to move him at all, but you still did. You've gotten stronger, Kirishima. You were sweating but smiled at him as he bashfully rubbed the back of his neck. Yeah, but so have you, last name. I need to get stronger, though. You were able to move me 3 whole inches. He pounded his fists together in determination. You smiled at that, nodding your head and turning around to go and see whatever the others were doing. You might as well do some of the other workouts so Aizawa doesn't kill you. However, your body had other things in mind as you tripped on thin air this time and was about to faceplant until something tight and sticky wrapped around your waist, propelling you through the air. You gotta be more careful, princess. You grinned sheepishly at Hanta as he swung you around and placed you safely on the ground, landing next to you. I don't know what I did to the gods in my past life, but I apologize consistently and there's no change. He looked at you for a second before chuckling, untangling you from his tape. So, they doomed you to be a klutz? Hardly sounds fair to me. He was teasing, and you knew it. It's not fair in the slightest. I tried to appease them, and nothing works. Nothing! You pouted angrily, hoping that he would have pity on you and give you kisses. Stop pouting. He did in fact pepper your face with kisses, but it made it a whole lot better. That's the smile I love to see. Now, please, let's continue training and don't hurt yourself. Please, I don't need gray hairs at 16 years old. You giggled, picturing him with gray hair, which earned you a pluck to the forehead. With that done, the two of you continued trading, and by the time lunch rolled around, all you wanted was your boyfriend, food, and rest. You were going to get that even if your life depended on it. You waited at the line to get whatever Lunch Rush had, since you left your food in the dorm and did not feel like wasting your time to get it. You gave Lunch Rush a lollipop, and he gave you the food. It was a game that the two of you enjoyed playing once you found out that somehow he liked lollipops, and his favorite flavors were grape, watermelon, and blueberry. You thanked him for his lunch and made a beeline straight for Hanta. You cared less that he was with his friends. You wanted your boyfriend and his shoulder to rest on, and you were going to get it. You sat down, placing your food on the table and leaning on You sat down, placing your food on the table and leaning your head on him, closing your eyes, inhaling his scent. He simply moved his arm to make room for you, which you took advantage of. You took a few minutes to get your gathering together before going for your food. Your hot, steaming pork cutlet bowl. That with your elbows you spilled all over your legs. That woke you up. Jumping and screeching, you were pulling at something that wasn't there, trying to get it to stop burning. You grabbed a bottle of water and poured it on your legs, but it made it worse, causing you to start crying. You weren't even aware of the intention brought upon yourself, nor Sero carrying you, rushing you to Recovery Girl. Why were you so clumsy? You were mightily aware of Hanta carefully putting you on the bed and moving you as Chino examined you before kissing you on the forehead. Your eyes rolled and you went into La La Land. Baby, wake up for me. You barely opened your eyes, blinking them into focus, into the worried eyes of Hanta. How are you feeling? It took you a minute to remember why you were in her office to begin with. Why am I such a danger to myself? You gave him puppy dog eyes, wanting answers to a question you knew wasn't meant to be answered. He simply sighed, hugging you close and rocking you a bit. You're my Clutz, and as your boyfriend, I'll be sure to catch you every time you fall. You hugged him back, giggling a bit. You're so cheesy. He tickled your sides a bit in retaliation. Yeah, you still love it though. You weren't about to deny the truth. And that is the end of the video. I'm sorry if you hear meowing or purring in this. My cat decided to start bothering me. And she kept biting me the entire time. But yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. In the description, there's going to be links to petitions. If you're 18 years or older, you can sign them. If you're not 18 years or older, it's illegal, so don't do it. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.